Jai Sai Ram. Nanavali. There was in Shiradi a very quaint and queer fellow by name Nanavali. He looked to Baba's work and affairs. He once approached Baba, who was seated on his gadi, and asked him to get up, as he wanted to occupy the seat. Baba at once got up and left the seat, which he occupied. After sitting there a while, Nanavali got up and asked Baba to take his seat. Then Baba sat on the seat and Nanavali fell at his feet and then went away. Baba did not show the slightest displeasure in being dictated to and worsted. This Nanavali loved Baba so much that he breathed his last on the 13th day of Baba's taking Mahasamadhi, the easiest path. Hearing the stories of the saints and being in their company, though Sai Baba acted outwardly like an ordinary man, his actions showed extraordinary intelligence and skill. Whatever he did was done for the good of his devotees. He never prescribed any asana, regulation of breathing, or any rites to his bhaktas, nor did he blow any mantra into their ears. He told them to leave off all cleverness and always remember Sai, Sai. If you did that, he said, all your shackles would be removed and you would be free. Sitting between 5 fires, sacrifice, chanting, Eightfold Yoga are possible for the Brahmins only. They are of no use to you or to the other classes. The function of the mind is to think. It cannot remain for a minute without thinking. If you give it a sense object, it will think about it. If you give it to a guru, it will think about the guru. You have heard most attentively the greatness, grandeur of Sai. This is the natural remembrance, worship and kirtan of Sai. Hearing the stories of the saints is not so difficult as the other sadhanas mentioned above. The stories remove all fear of this samsara and take you on to the spiritual path. So listen to these stories, meditate on them and assimilate them. If this is done, not only the Brahmins but women and lower class will get pure and holy. You may do or attend to your worldly duties, but give your mind to Sai and his stories, and then he is sure to bless you. This is the easiest path, but why do not all take it to their form? The reason is that without God's grace, we do not get the desire to listen to the stories of saints. With God's grace, everything is smooth and easy. Hearing the stories of the saints is in a way keeping their company. The importance of the company of saints is very great. It removes our body consciousness and egoism, destroys completely the chain of our birth and death, cuts asunder all the knots of the heart and takes us to God, who is pure consciousness. It certainly increases our non-attachment to sense objects and makes us quite indifferent to pleasure and pains, and leads us on the spiritual path. If you have no other sadhana, such as uttering God's name, worship or devotion, etc., but if you take refuge in them, saints, wholeheartedly, they will carry you off safely across the ocean of worldly existence. It is for this reason that the saints manifest themselves in this world. Even sacred rivers such as Ganges, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri, etc., which wash away the sins of the world, desire that the saints should come to them for a bath and purify them. Such is the grandeur of the saints. It is on account of the store of merit in past births that we have attained the feet of Sai Baba. We conclude this chapter with meditation on Sai's form. He, the beautiful and handsome Sai, standing on the edge of the masjid and distributing udhi.